I'ma go pop me a bottle. Yeah. We sippin'. Yeah. I'm fresh from my head to my toes. Ayy. We drippin'. Ayy. Sit back, we making you laugh. Yeah. We trippin'. Yeah. We sippin'. We drippin'. Yeah. We trippin'. Yeah. We trippin'. I'ma go pop me a bottle. Yeah. We sippin'. Ayy. I'm fresh from my head to my toes. Ayy. We drippin'. Yeah. Sit back, we rollin' up loud. Yeah. We trippin'. Ayy. We sippin'. We drippin'. We trippin'. Yeah. We trippin'. Yeah.
Create a hole for Woody Dantzler's huge afternoon continues deep into Virginia territory. He's got a chance here as he cuts back, and Woody Dantzler's going to get it done. Another 3rd and long for Dantzler. Plenty of time, has a man. Robinson, touchdown. Clemson has really been in command, with the exception of their 3 turnovers. You want to talk about command? I'll show you who's in command. Woody Dantzler is in command.
The headlight on the highway. Woodrow Tiny Dantzler, the former college QB and future tightrope walker in the circus, could go all the way. They took another look. We want to take another look. It was 84 yards of brilliance.
Yeah, you watch along the sideline. It's like the triple jump in the Olympics. He stays on his right foot. Obviously stayed in bounds. Great call, and maybe the play of the year.
Live, sipping, dripping, tripping, hood talk. And we come to shine our light on the Carolina legend who done did it from state to state, city to city, around the world. The great legendary Woodrow Dantzler. Hey man, it's nice to meet you, Woodrow.
Hey man, it's good to be here, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. When I first heard your name, man, I was a little younger, and y'all played the Gaffney Indians. Do you remember that?
You talking about in that torrential downpour that happened back then?
Yeah, it was a great rain.
Yeah. Wasn't good for us. We had to throw the ball around a little bit, but it did well for your boy Dominique and company.
Yeah. That was my first time running into you, and I was telling my uncle, I was like, it ain't no way they got a quarterback better than ours. He said, shoot, if he ain't better than him, he closest thing to him.
What was his name? I forgot his name.
Kentrell Jones.
Yes.
Kentrell Jones, yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. So how does it feel to become one of the great legends coming out of Orangeburg?
I don't know yet, man. I don't know. I'm still trying to soak all that in, man. It's one of those things where if somebody puts a mantle on you, you know it's placed on you for a reason, but then also you're carrying the mantle that's been passed down from the guys that come before you. So that's what my part.
Right. So did you ever attend any homecomings down there South Carolina State before you took off and go to Clemson?
Yeah, you know, I mean, that's one of those things that we used to do, and after a while, man, I used to get tired of it.
Right.
Senior year in high school, either I stayed at the house or I went out of town or something, because, I mean, so many people flooded Orangeburg, no cell phone service, you can't go eat nowhere, you can't play Calhoun Drive.
Right.
Ain't nowhere to go nowhere.
Yeah. So when you're going into Clemson from Orangeburg, on the football field, was you confident about being a quarterback? Because back in those days, you know, things was a little different.
Yeah, it was very interesting. I remember the process. I tell the story many times. I've had a few colleges, you know, they left some messages on my answer machine in which they were saying, hey, we like you at quarterback. We want to try you at receiver. We want to try you at DB. And at that particular point in time, I was with the mindset I'm going to be a quarterback. So when those came through, you know, I was very confident in my abilities to go over and play on any level, you know, as a quarterback. So I was sticking to my guns, and I was going to be a QB. So it's pretty much figured that when that was on my answer machine, they didn't get a call back, nor did I talk to them much anymore.
Right. Hey, so how does it feel being one of the ones who started the winning tradition back up at Clemson University?
Man, it's like I said before, you carry the mantle of the ones before you. So I'm a firm believer that each generation, I say this all the time, each generation is supposed to take, you know, supposed to build it up and set the generation up to go further. And, you know, that's all I did. I just wanted to get in and just basically do what I knew I could do. You know, make myself better, make those around me better. and for the ultimate goal of just being the best that we can be.
Yeah, because your class really changed the game of football. I don't know if a lot of people really know that, man, but your class came and stood up for the quarterback position and changed the way that football moved as of today.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't, like I said, one of the guys I used to look up to, I wore the number 1 because of Warren Moon. And we all know what he did. He had to take that
right.
NFL. I remember watching Randall Cunningham doing his thing. Even in high school, I was compared a lot to Tommy Frazier. He was at
Nebraska, yeah.
But I mean, shoot, we had a legend in our own town that no one's ever heard of, named Otis Sally. If you ever get a chance, take a look at Andre Wilkinson, Otis Sally.
Yeah.
He said the truth. I'm still waiting on the day to meet him, but he was the one that really kind of got things going. And then from there, as I continue to grow and continue to excel in the game, you just learn to not letting those ones down who really worked hard to pave the way.
Right. So around your junior year in college, y'all switched playbooks, right?
Yeah, it was right around there. Sophomore, junior.
Yeah.
You're talking about on the field or in the classroom. Because that's when, in 1999, that's when Rich Rodriguez came in.
Right.
And that brought the shotgun, no huddle, fast tempo, offense to Clemson. Which was an interesting change because before then, had Tommy West, great coach, loved him. He's the one who brought me in. He was more of the lines of, we're gonna run the ball. It's more of a pro style offense. But when Coach Rye came in, it was high flying, fireworks, tempo. Let's go get it from him. How are we gonna get it? So yeah, he did. He came in there and changed the whole mode of Clemson.
Yeah, y'all hit the world by storm right there with that offense too, man. I know you love the numbers because the numbers went up after that.
Yeah, because I was back at home because in high school we ran shotgun no huddle.
Right.
We was first to do that in South Carolina because we got to the point just like. I was bigger than most of my line in my senior year, so my offensive coordinator, he made the decision to switch. So me, my junior year, we were kind of leaning towards that way, but here in high school, he switched the whole game around. We went shotgun, no huddle, 4 wides, 5 wides, and just, man, so I was back at home. I felt like I was back at Andre Wilkinson Bruin Stadium.
Yeah.
With that offense.
So, what part of your career did you know that you were going to take a shot at the NFL? Was it around the Heisman talk?
I paid not a lot of attention to that. It was good. Like, one of the things, because they came to me and they said, I remember them having that meeting and sitting me down and said, hey, we got a lot of buzz going on and we want to promote you for the Heisman. How do you feel about that? I was like, I don't know because I'm not the one to take accolades. But they started to explain to me about how it'll be good for the university, it'll be good for the team, and notoriety and publicity. I said, okay, the only way I'll let you promote me as the Heisman if you let my offensive lineman be in it with me. And that's why they came up with the slogan Team Dantzler. And
gotcha.
If you found one of those Heisman campaigns that I had, my whole offensive line is on the brochure with me.
That's what's up. Cause it all start right there with the Hogs.
Yes, sir. My big boy. Matter of fact, my guy just called me earlier today. I need to call him back. But yeah, I love those boys, man. And it's one of the you take those guys. Everything starts up front. I'm a firm believer there. Take care of them. They take care of them. So, of course.
I don't know if you got a personal relationship with Coach Buddy Pugh at South Carolina State, but how you feel about their success this year, this season?
I was just saying I was somewhere and somebody was saying I got a meeting with Buddy Pugh, and I was like, hey, tell him I said hello. I'm trying to get in contact with him. I want to do some things down there in the city, and I know he's big with the Orangeburg Touchdown Club, and he's been doing some great things down there. I think him and Dion are up for an award.
Right.
They won an award, but they're both up for it. And that's a tremendous honor. But he's been doing great ever since he's been there. Every year it's like one more year, Buddy Pugh, and then he comes back another year. So he probably got 30 more years, and then let him tell it. But yeah man.
My cousin was a student assistant over there at the Gamecocks when Buddy Pugh was over there. He's still in contact with him, man. I see if we can try to link y'all two together, man.
Yeah, that is right, man. I'm glad you reminded me. I need to get in contact with him real quick because working on some things with a couple of guys. I mean, we want to really get back and really dig into the community, man. Because that's really what it's all about. Because I talk about that generational thing, and children are the future. But if no one's training and teaching them, what kind of future will we ever have? So that's you
gave me the alley-oop. That's why I was going to about your accomplishment of working in the community, man, with the men and the boys out here. Tell the community a little bit about that.
Man, that's just my heart. I mean, I've been afforded, so many opportunities in my life. Not everybody. I was blessed enough, even though my parents split when I was in middle school. They still stayed together and worked very well together for myself and my siblings, my sisters. Yeah. So my dad was in my life my whole life. So not everybody has their dad in their life their whole life.
That's
and then
true.
Even outside of that, I've had different mentors that has been stepped into my life and helped me out. And again, it's just something about that male presence.
Right.
And men, boys, benefit from, but young ladies too. They need to see how men should treat them, what a real man looks like. So for me, my whole thing is I think a lot of things that's taking place in our country, in our world, is because man is out of place.
That's true.
And nobody's training and teaching our young men how to be men.
Right.
So, and as strong as women are, I love them. They will literally sacrifice their life for their kids. But it's just some things that they can't teach, especially a young boy. Now, when it comes to a girl, she can handle that.
Right.
I'll get out of the way when it comes to my girls sometimes.
True.
But it works both ways, man. You got to have that. But it's just something about a male presence in a young boy's life. So my whole goal was to take what I've learned and pour it back into the next generation. Because again, I said it earlier, the goal is for each generation to set the next generation up to go further.
All right.
So I'm not doing my part, and how can they do their part?
That's what's up. My daddy was a big Cowboys fan, man. For the Cowboy community, tell them how it was playing for the great legendary Jerry Jones.
Man, that was interesting. Luckily, I was kind of introduced to when Coach Dowling Company came in. They really kind of introduced me to the business side of football. So when I got to the league, you really found out that it's a job. I'm an early riser anyway, so I'm up 5:30, 6 o'clock in the weight room working out. Then you got breakfast, then you got meeting. You go out on the practice field, and you come back in again for more meetings. And then if you hadn't worked out, you got to work. So it's like you're literally 8 to 5, 8 to 6 type job.
Right.
But it was good. He ran a tight organization. The Joneses family. They did their thing, but it was just great to be around such great men. That's what I really remember. Sharing a locker room with, Quincy Carter still to this day, I call him my big brother.
That's what's up.
Emmett Smith, to watch how he worked. Darren Woodson and these guys, Dexter Copeland. These are some Ebony the Echelon. These guys, Class A individuals, but they were also great players. So just to be in that locker room with those guys and learn those life lessons, it was a privilege. It was an honor, and I was blessed to be there.
Yeah, man. Everybody always talk about that kick return you had, man. That was a bad play right there, man. You made something out of nothing.
Yeah, and I actually put myself in that predicament because I like to tell this story too, because I actually went the wrong way on that return. Yeah, because it was probably a couple of returns into the game, and they started reading our return, so the return was actually designed to go to the left. But when I saw everyone knifing to the left, I tried to cut back right to a hole that I thought was there and ended up running into one of my own men. And I was just like, you know what? Because we had a special teams coach was Coach Averzano.
Okay.
And he had a way with words that could make you feel less than human. So, believe it or not, as I'm running and as I'm being hit, the thought in my head is I need to get a few more yards so he don't cuss me out as bad. But next thing you know, again, guys start bouncing off of me. I keep my balance. I get to the sideline, and I see the Red Sea open up, and I make it to the end zone. So, and I remember getting over to the sideline. He was one of the first ones there. He said, "Did you even know what side the return was supposed to be?" I said, "Yes, to the left." Okay, good job.
Well, we ain't gonna take up too much more of your time, man, because we know you're a busy man. Want to thank you for coming by the show to sip, drip, and trip with us. And of course, you ain't sipping because you're driving.
I I got my water. I'm sipping good over here.
Yeah.
I'm sipping good over here.
Yeah.
But look at here, man. I definitely said I don't know why I was thinking you was somewhere lower down, and I saw even when you first reached out and it said Gaffney, I just looked at the messenger again. Man, if I'd have known I had it planned, but yeah, we definitely got to get it set up so I come in the studio so we can really have a good time together.
Yeah, we'll do that, man. I'll try to set it up to where you and Kentrell can be there. Y'all might can bring us some old memories from back in the days.
Is he still in the area?
Yeah, he's still in the area.
Yeah, you got to make that happen because I'm in sales. My territory, I cover Gaffney.
Did.
So I'm in Gaffney almost maybe once a week.
Okay.
So Gaffney, yeah, man, we got to make that happen. You got my number now, so yeah, let's make that. Let's get together, man.
All right, man. I appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir.
And thank you again for coming through, man.
I appreciate it, man. Again, I want to come sit down in the studio with the boys, man.
I'll do that. We appreciate that too, man. Much love.
Oh, my God.